Well, hey, so you talked about GDC. You mentioned some of the apps that are being demoed there. I've got a few of them here. Do you want to talk about those briefly?
Yeah, so the other thing that we announced today was that we are going to be supporting new platforms. And this goes back to sort of the state of Corona post roadmap that I gave basically maybe a month and a half ago, or about a month ago, actually. And so what we're announcing today is that our intention to support Mac apps and Windows 32 apps. So the same apps that you're writing for iOS and Android and Windows Phone 8 will now be things that you can ship on the Mac App Store and as Win32 apps. So you potentially could target the Steam App Store, for example, or just release it as a download yourself. And so what Charles is showing in the screen share right now are demos of 4 apps that we've gotten permission to show. And so one of these is Alone, which is a really fantastic app. That is really difficult also, and I'm not good at it, so I'm letting Charles play it because I'll just embarrass myself if I try to play this. And looks like he's a pro. No, he's an expert.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the simplest here.
Come on, dazzle us with your skills.
Yeah. Now, so obviously we're gonna get a little bit of frame.
And this frame rate is due to Hangout, not because of Corona. I just want to clarify that.
Yeah, we always get whacked by the Hangouts frame rate.
There is I thought wasn't there? Hold on. In the settings, it seems like. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's what I play on. I like to play on God mode. Then.
What are the sound effects?
Well, the sound effects don't come out on Google Hangout, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an audio shortcoming of Google Hangout. But yeah, so you basically.
I can make sound effects like last time.
Oh yeah. So basically, it's an avoidance. You're trying to avoid. If you were going to play this correctly, you'd try to avoid all those jagged edges, which I can't do. So.
Oh, that's why you're able to fly through them. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I'm in God mode, so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm having.
So, yeah, let's show some of the other apps.
Okay, and then here's Freeze, which is been featured, lots in the iTunes store. So hold on here. So this is a puzzle. Kind of a puzzle game. We flip through some of the intro stuff here. So I'm just using the mouse right now to essentially move.
And it's running smoothly on your computer, right? This is just a Hangout.
Oh yeah. Hangouts are terrible for demoing this kind of stuff. But yeah, it runs just as smooth on the desktop as it runs on the device. So.
How to make your app look bad? Show it on Hangouts.
Yeah, but you have there was the overlay notifications, those buttons and stuff, and things like that, and you can freeze the game for a period of time so that you can move the puzzle around. But anyway, so here the important parts here are that you can see that the game is still sort of in mobile mode. Right, so it's still kind of a.
Yeah, well, it's in a portrait orientation.
Yeah, but here's Lost City.
One, right, is going to be landscape, which fits better, and it's a great Myst style game. If you guys are familiar with the Myst style games back in the '90s.
Yeah, and of course this one almost takes up my entire screen, and I'm sure that's how it was packaged.
Right. So we're still figuring out how we want to do full screen versus just windowed modes, and we're thinking that probably I was just having a discussion with one of the engineers who's working on it that probably it's just going to be some config.lua settings that control at startup whether it's a full screen or not, and whether it can enter into windowed or whether it can go from window to full screen, things like that.
So there's that style of game, and then RGB Express, of course, is also running in sort of a portrait mode, and all these games are fun. I mean, if you haven't tried these out, definitely go check them out. We'll put a link in the show notes to all of them, so you can check them out in the app stores. But so RGB Express, you're basically trying to deliver packages. So you just want to drag your route, and you're supposed to just try to pick up packages and then deliver them to their destination. So.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't hear the sound because I think the sound really adds a significant element to a lot of these games, just in terms of the production quality.
Yeah, and what I'll do is I can create some separate videos just kind of walking through these and show them running. That way people can get I can capture the sound from this side. But that's kind of a look at it, and lots of good stuff there. And you guys so it's all being demoed at GDC, correct?
Yeah, it's being demoed at GDC. Our next major milestone is to essentially package it up so that we can share it out with you guys in some sort of private beta form.